Hello and welcome to my Toadstool, where I talk about all things fae, fairy, and fantasy. If that's something that you're interested in, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be showing you today 5 projects that I'm working on for my Etsy shop, High Up on My Toadstool. And these projects are something that eventually will be in my shop, so if you like any of them, please go to the link in the description below and follow my shop. But we're just gonna get right into the video. So basically for my in progress video, I'm just giving you an like a behind the scenes showing of some of the things that I'm in the middle of, such as this mermaid skull. So this mermaid skull I did with these pretty paints. This is something that I get from Michaels. I don't know if you can see the brand Folk Art, but it's a really good brand. And the ones that I get are kind of like metallic, is how I describe it. And it's purple for this, but what I originally had to do was use this acrylic gesso on it because this was a plastic skull that I got for like a Halloween decoration, and the paint wouldn't really like stick very well and it wasn't as vibrant until I did that. So I did the acrylic gesso and then I added about 3 coats of this paint. And this is all I've gotten so far because I haven't decided what details I want to do for the mermaid. I definitely want to outline her teeth in white, but I'm thinking maybe of doing like some tattoos that I would have read, like, tattoos that I would imagine a mermaid might have. And since I haven't decided what those are yet, this is just kind of left to the side until I decide what I want to do. I've also got this project, which I made a bunch of these in different colors, but they're headbands. So I use like this faux leather material and I just tied one end with 3 strips and I braided it. And then when I got to a good length that I wanted for the headband, I knotted it again. And why this one's in progress is because I have not decided what I want to put on the ends, but I definitely want to put some pretty beads, and I might like weave in some like different colored thread too, but I haven't decided on that yet either. The third one that I want to talk to you about is another mermaid themed one, and this is Mermaid Tears. It is a prop bottle for like your mantle or maybe like your vanity. I design my labels in Canva, which is super fun. I had like an image that I got as a template that had this purple like watercolor design, and I thought it would be so perfect, but I just changed the filter until I got it to this pretty blue color. And excuse me, hold on. I gotta get some water. Okay, so once I got the design how I wanted, I printed it out, and then I just burnt the edges with a lighter outside, and I Mod Podged it to this bottle. And after I was done with the bottle, I sprayed it in like, it's like a paint glaze. I'll show you what it is. Okay, so this is Rust-Oleum. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but it's a glaze, a high gloss coating. And I don't think this is an indoor-outdoor type of spray. I think this is only for like knickknacks that you use in the house. I don't believe it's waterproof, but I could be wrong. So I did that, and why this one isn't completed yet is because I want to put a cork in the top, and after I do the cork, I've got to like shave it down because this is for like an actual real sized wine bottle, but this is a smaller bottle. I'm not sure how many inches it is, but it's definitely not the size of a whole wine bottle, so I'm going to shave that down. And then I have these super pretty iridescent colored wax. So these are for wax seals, and I think on the camera they come out as white, but if you know what I mean by iridescent or like pearlescent, basically when you move it around it changes color. I don't know if you can see that. I really hope you can. But it's really, really pretty. So I thought that this would look so cool because it reminds me of pearls to put over the cork to like melt down on the bottle. So that one is actually probably going to get done today because I'm super excited about it. I have 2 more projects for you. The first one is a little stash jar, which is made out of a baby food container. So it has the original metal lid, but what I did is I covered it in air dry clay, and I'll show you what brand I got. So this air dry clay I got from Michael's as well, and it had a hole in it, so I really played it up for the cashier so they would give me a discount, because I think it was like $12, and I'm cheap, so I wanted them to give me a discount. And since it's air dry clay, technically you're not supposed to paint it until it's fully dry, but I was super impatient, so I only waited like a day and a half, and it still wasn't fully dry, so I decided to paint it anyway. And my inspiration was like a little mushroom. So this isn't completely finished. I've got to like go back in and like do, I don't know if you can see, but like the white isn't super like covered. I don't know if that's making any sense. Okay, so basically what happened is it's white clay. So I went in and I drew the little dots for the mushroom cap in pen. And when I did the white, I left it from the original clay. I didn't paint it. So I like painted red around all of the little dots, and you could still kind of see like where I had done the pencil lines. So I don't mean I'm trying to cover up the white. I mean I'm trying to cover up the pencil lines, but the white isn't opaque. So I'm going back in with red, and I'm basically just like outlining where I originally did the lines so that you don't see the pencil marks. I feel like that makes sense. But this is actually called Toad Vomit, and I thought it was super cute, but my cousin came over and he was like, you know what you should do is you should write Toadstool, because it's a mushroom, but stool also means poop. So it would be like really funny to mean like toad poop. And then you can just store any little like accessories or like cute little doodads or earrings that you want to put on your desk. Ooh, you know, it'd be super cute if you put like paper clips. You could even do this for like your school desk or your work desk. That would be super cute too. So I'm gonna wait until this is completely dry, and then I'm gonna spray it again with this triple thick glaze. I'm not advertising anything. I'm just showing you guys so that you know what I use in case you want to do something similar. And if you want to like see what I'm doing when I'm working on my projects, then I want you to go to my playlist where I show you like DIYs, and you can see how I make like different projects and like journal ephemera and things like that. And you can basically either do exactly what I'm doing or something similar, so use it as inspiration. Or if you just are interested in what I make and you want to go buy it from my Etsy shop because you don't want to do a project yourself, that's totally awesome too. I would love that. So this is my final project, and it's another one with that super pretty paint from this folk art brand, and this one is green. So I have this stencil that I use that looks like mermaid scales, but I put it originally on this blank journal. I'll show you what the journals look like before I paint them. They're just blank journals, and they're hardcover journals, and they have white pages, and there aren't very many pages, but they're really thick, which is really cool because I can dye them or paint them and they don't really warp or like tear. So what I did on the inside of this one is I covered it in coffee, and that's what these little grounds are still here for, is because the coffee that I use is espresso coffee, and what I like about that is that the coffee is like a lot richer of like a dark brown than regular brewed coffee. So I will do a video showing you guys how I make my dyed paper, because I also do loose leaf paper to put in journals, and I dyed them with the coffee. So be sure to check out one of my DIY videos. And yeah, so this one isn't really exactly mermaid themed. I thought it looked like dragon scales, so I covered it in green. And what I'm going to do later, this is probably going to be an ongoing project, but I want this to be more like a junk journal. So I'm going to add things like old looking maps. So if you can imagine like those old like sailor maps where it has like dragons on like uncharted areas of the ocean, it's going to be kind of like that themed. So I might do like little drawings, little pockets, things like that. And it's cool because it's like kind of thick from when I did the dyeing, so it like stays open, which just kind of makes it feel like old and worn, and I really like that look. All right, so those are the 5 projects that I'm in the middle of working on right now. Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to support my channel, please, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Please check out my High Up on My Toadstool Etsy shop, and I will put a coupon code for 10% off in the description box below. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee so that I can add energy and maybe not stumble my words as much, but I know that's probably unlikely, you can buy me a coffee on Ko-fi. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a sparkly day.